Hi everyone, it's Chelsea here, bringing you another segment of Living in Southwest Florida. There are a lot of great areas in Fort Myers and pretty much there's something for everyone. Is boating your thing? Great, we have a neighborhood for that. Golf? There's neighborhoods for that too. Want to live in a gated community that hosts Food Truck Fridays? Yep, we can check that box. Want to do your own thing on some acreage? Yep, that box too. Today we're going to go ahead and explore some parts of Fort Myers Metro and help give you an idea of what you can expect. Let's pause real quick before we jump in. If you could go ahead and hit that like button for me, I would appreciate it. This way YouTube algorithms share this information with others. It lets me know what you'd like more of, and frankly, it makes me feel good about myself and lets me know I'm not alone. And as compensation, here is a picture of one of our incredible Florida sunsets. Also, I wouldn't be doing my job well if I didn't remind you all that we always love helping people from all over the country buy and sell their homes here in Southwest Florida. So if you or anyone you know of are even thinking about moving, then feel free to use that contact information below. All right, let's jump right in. So I think the best way to approach this is to highlight a lifestyle and then give some pros and cons for areas that you may be able to find like that. Keep in mind that each of these are generalities and it may vary by small neighborhood and there may be more that fits you. But my hope is that you can use this to narrow down areas that you may like to explore further. Let's first start by exploring some of our more luxe neighborhoods. Gulf Harbor, Miramar Lakes, Paseo, and Wild Blue are all prime examples of communities that are known for their amenities. Each of these have gated communities that feature tennis, pools, clubhouses, and fitness centers, all at a resident's fingertips. Some of these options take it a step further with private beaches, world-class golfing, movie theaters, dining options, wellness centers with massage and hair and nail salons, all at your fingertips. If you don't mind being just outside of Fort Myers, Bonita Bay and Bonita Springs also includes a nature preserve with more than 1,400 acres ready to explore. And Babcock Ranch near Punta Gorda offers an entire small town vibe with its own championship golfing and sustainable living atmosphere. If you're wanting to be more in the center of it all, then check out the McGregor Corridor. This area is a mixture of older historic homes and newer builds that all line along McGregor Boulevard. Driving down McGregor, you're probably going to think you've been taking a step back into time. It's exactly what you would picture when you think of old Florida, with its old palms that were planted 100 years ago when Thomas Edison, Harvey Firestone, and Henry Ford used to winter in Fort Myers. Some of our most beloved communities, like Whiskey Creek, which is popular with boaters and people who want to be in a central location, can be found within the McGregor Corridor. If you'd rather be in a community designated for the 55+ crowd, then there's nothing that compares to Pelican Preserve. This community is considered the premier place in Southwest Florida for active adult living, and it boasts a ton of recreational activities and clubs to live your best life. With approximately 2,500 homes and 1,100 acres, homes here can range between $200,000 and $700,000. If you love to be close to the beaches and like the smaller community vibes, there are more than a dozen communities off of the Winkler Extension Corridor. Winkler Road literally dead ends into the Estero Bay Preserve, and along it lines a dozen or so newer communities with their own level amenities. Some are gated, some have golfing, some have pools, some have lakes. They all have their own feel, but the best attributes are that they're close to the beaches, close to hospitals and medical parks, and very seldom is Winkler Road used by people who aren't residents since it's a dead-end street. If you want to have your own little community vibe, then maybe Gateway or Babcock Ranch are more your pace of life. Both are large communities that have grown so large that they have their own census designations. They are also both known for their world-class golfing, and they boast their own shopping, restaurants, and more. Lastly, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring something for our country crowd. Fort Myers is a growing community with a lot of options, and if you want to bring your farm animals with you, we have homes for that too. Just outside of Fort Myers, and Alva and Buckingham and North Fort Myers are really popular for horse lovers and those who want a more country lifestyle. But you can find pockets within the city as well. We are a horse family ourselves, and I keep my own unicorn boarded in a farm not too far from the airport. All right, everyone, I know I went over a lot and there's even more that I missed. We have hundreds of communities out there, and I'd love to hear what your favorites are if they're not on this list, or even if they are. Because as you can clearly see, whatever your lifestyle looks like, we've got you covered. So please feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know. Maybe, who knows, I'll use them as a suggestion in a future video update. As always, you can find my contact information below in the video description if you'd like to run any questions by me for your specific scenario. We are always happy to help you narrow down neighborhoods, distinguish wish lists, and help answer the myriad of questions that come up when you're considering a move. We even have a network of agents all over the country we can help put you in touch with if it helps. And all of this you have always at no obligation. Alternatively, feel free to use CapeCoralFortMyersRealEstate.com for all the latest listings to hit the market. And feel free to add me on social media and follow along as we post weekly updates and articles and information that you may find handy and give you insight on what life in Florida looks like. Don't forget before you go to leave us a comment and hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bells so you can be notified when we drop future videos that may help you with living in Southwest Florida. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I wish you much health and happiness.